Welcome to Friday Night Sports Extra. I know we always tell you to buckle your seatbelt when we start a show, but this one might be extra special and for a number of reasons. One of them is I don't know what's going to happen tonight because we have some issues going on right up to the wire here. So we'll see how this goes. That might be entertaining.
That's the beauty of live television, though, Keith. You know, you just got to roll with the punches, and we'll see what will happen.
Unfortunately, those punches are, I think, coming my way very shortly. We had a match. Usually, Lake City and Coeur d'Alene, if they're playing, they're going to lead the show, almost always. But we had a huge matchup in the GSL tonight. Gonzaga Prep, Central Valley. Who's the best team in the GSL right now? We got to find out tonight as the Bullpups went out to CV. And it's the Bears at the end of the half trying to make something happen. Luke Abshire running around trying to throw a Hail Mary, but Kaz Meltzer, that dude is a player. Gets the sack. That ends the half. Third quarter. Look at the all whites, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen that out of Prep. Third quarter, we get a fumble because Brandon Thomas is a man-child in the middle, forces the fumble, and George Sonko recovers. Bears in business. Abshire trying to take a shot. But you know who's there? Matthew Benson. That's not good for Abshire because he plays for the other team. Interception for the Bullpups. You know what's coming here. Fourth quarter, Ryan McKenna. He just woke up, and what did he do? He chose violence. He's looking for someone to run over, but nobody got in his way. Still ends up in the end zone. That guy, wow, front runner for GSL MVP, I'm sure. Impressive win for the Bullpups tonight. 35-7 on the road, the win over Central Valley. Mount Spokane and Ferris were playing today, so South Hill versus Northside Naturalists meet by Liberty Lake. So out to Ridgeline High School we go under the lights. This is the Wildcats on the move. Kellen Flanagan going deep. Watch the catch by Blake Spear. Wow. Huge gain for Mount Spokane. Led to a field goal. It's 3-0. Mount Spokane. They get the ball back. It's Flanagan again, but watch out for Cruz Wheeler. Comes flying in with his huge club on his hand. Gets the tackle in the open field. Second quarter now, Wildcats going to doorstep. And if you're that close, give it to this guy, Jackson Kink. How are you supposed to tackle that guy? He's the biggest guy in the field. Touchdown for them. Saxon's looking to answer, running the option. The ball gets out, but John Campbell is there. Son of John, nephew of Seth. Gets the fumble recovery for the Wildcats, and yeah, they're going to punch it in. Flanagan up top to Spear again. This time it ends at a touchdown. And, we don't have a final score from that game. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe somebody will call us in before the end of the show here. We do not have a score for the end of that. Maybe John Campbell's dad, John Campbell, will text me and let me know. Alex?
Well, we've been seeing a couple local matchups here, but how about Richland visiting Meade here this evening up at Union Stadium? Let's get right to it. Second half, Colby Danielson with the screen pass to Colby Price, who has room on the sideline for a nice gain to set Meade up in good field position. Danielson now back to work to throw, but defensive lineman Nate Simpson is there for Richland, and oh boy, is he going to be excited to make this play. That's just a football guy right there. Richland takes over. Cameron Kitchens back to pass, scrambles out of trouble, finds Kenyon Coleman for the big play, and the Bombers, they are cooking there. And Richland penalty takes them out of the red zone, but the next play, Elijah Rodriguez takes the pitch, cuts it back, and just no one's going to stop him here. I'd love to see Newton's laws of physics, movable object there. Right, Keith? Meade gets the ball back through, and Will answers with a pitch of their own to Price again, who gets deep into Bomber territory. They're on the move there. Meade at the goal line now. Danielson throws the fade to Nolan Braun. Makes an absolutely amazing catch. Yet another you got mossed. And the Richland defender over the Richland defender, that poor guy. And Richland takes this one 14-12 over Meade this evening, though.
All right, we got Ridgeline, the newest school in the area, going against Cheney, one of the newer GSL schools, a longtime Frontier League school. We head out to Cheney for this matchup as Ridgeline and Cheney both looking for their first wins of the year. And this one is defense written all over it. Ezra Anderson, the first one there to wrap up the ball carrier. Falcons forced to punt. Cheney now on offense, but Matthew Christensen forces the fumble. But Cooper Gregg is there to recover for Cheney. They would punt. Ridgeline punting back. The late field here, Tanner Smith knocks the ball out. Brody Shimp pounces on it. It's the Falcons' ball, but the Cheney defense wouldn't let anything happen here. Connor DeBosch with the quarterback sack. Cheney would get the ball back. Now they're trying to make something happen at the end of the half. Jacob Valance, but watch Cole LeGrant gets the interception and goes for a piggyback ride on his teammate's uniform. That's what they do, those LeGrants. They make plays. And guess what? We need LeGrant's dad, Kyle, to call us with the score. Ridgeline, Cheney, what's going on? If you're not going to call in the score, we're not going to show up to your game. Let's get that score in here, people. Alex.
Well, I got a game here that does have a final score here. Lake City hosting Coeur d'Alene here. Rivalry game. We love those at the middle part of the season here. Early on, thought we might have a game, but Coeur d'Alene getting to business. First quarter, Brandon Begston finds Colton Farrar, who spins out of a tackle, eventually is taken down from behind. Vikings driving. A few plays later, Begston, he's going to buy some time here, throw out to Sam FNSE in the end zone. On his back, that's a touchdown. Vikings up early. They are not done, though. They scored early and often. Later in the first, Coeur d'Alene driving. Bengston, he's going to find, here he is. Fakes the handoff, gets it out to Isaiah Griffin, who's down close to the end zone. And you know what's about to happen next. Direct run here from Gunnar Julio, and the Vikings extend their lead. Now at the beginning of the second quarter, it's Coeur d'Alene again. They're going to put on an offensive show. Bengston out to Jacob Wool. He gets a nice block. The angle, he's in. Coeur d'Alene is going to win this one comfortably this evening. They win 38-0. Hey, how about a cool moment here from the Lakeland Moscow game here? That's Colin Kelly, who's just being mobbed by his teammates there. He has Down syndrome, is senior, but he was named Homecoming King earlier this evening. Just a cool moment to see out there. But at the start of the third quarter, Lakeland up 49-0. Thomas Calder gets the handoff, cuts up the middle, and nearly breaks away to the end zone. But, you know, they were scoring all over the place today. A few plays later, Devin Suko finds Richie Thomas at the goal line, and that's yet another Hawks touchdown. Guess what? They're not going to stop just because they're up by 50-something. In the fourth, Elijah Stint makes one man miss, finds the corner, goes down the sideline. He gets dragged down deep into Moscow territory. The last points of the game. We love the kickers, Keith. We love them. Owen Forsman, sophomore, 47 yards out, and it is good. Lakeland goes on to win this one comfortably, 59-0.
That was a long field goal. That's a satisfied parent got to see the kid kick a field goal. Got a couple updates here. John Campbell's dad, John Campbell, messaged me 37-0 Mount Spokane won over Ferris. And Cole LeGrant's dad, Kyle, texted me 13-10 Ridgeline over Cheney. So thank you to the dads that I played with in high school for telling me how your kids did tonight. And now we're going to jump down to Lewiston, as I have to pull the shot sheet up from my phone that was just emailed in, so I actually have names to go with this video. Post Falls Lewiston, it's the game of the night, actually. Lewiston here. The Bengals give to Cruz Hepburn. Lowers the boom on his way to the end zone. Bengals up by 7. After a few drives stalled out, the Trojans would fire back. Jackson Anderson going to air it out. It's a 3rd and long, and it's receivers all alone. Takes it in for a touchdown. Trojans tie it at 21 apiece, but things would start to get wild. Lewiston, after safety, would then get intercepted. And I believe this is McArcher. Excuse me, airs it out. Wrong color jersey. Sorry, I'm reading this on the fly. Anyway, it's a touchdown for Post Falls. So they're right back in it, but they give it back to Lewiston, is going to retake the lead. Let's see here. Lewiston. I'm just reading this email as we go. Anyway, Lewiston retakes the lead. Post Falls has a chance to win the game with a field goal at the buzzer, and it's no good. So Lewiston wins the game over Post Falls. That I know. I don't know many names in those highlights. That was frustrating. Lewiston wins it 30-29. What a battle down in Lewiston tonight. Down to the wire here. We had a couple of those. Sorry about the names. I just...
Are you out of breath? You good?
Trying to sight read some highlights here, and then people not calling. I'm frustrated, very frustrated. Let's regroup. Let's take a timeout. Take a timeout. We're going to have some more highlights coming your way with Friday night. Hopefully I won't have to call any more of my high school teammates because their kids are scoring and I can't get their numbers on. More highlights when we come back.